I wanted to kind of open with questions that you guys may have, as far as like your next steps, how you kind of get up and running, things you're maybe afraid of, or things you're curious about, or anything like that. Anybody got any questions for me?
Well, I hear that the market is saturated with real estate agents for sure.
Yeah.
And so, like, how do you differentiate yourself and get yourself running whenever you know if you could throw a rock and hit a real estate agent?
100%. 100%. Great question. So it's like a bunch of tiny little flashlights running around, and your job is to try to figure out how to become the spotlight, right? To get the most attention on you. And I think a lot of traps that new agents get into, I think it's 1 in 3 are out of the business within 6 months. And you've got to run this like a business, and all of your brokers and everybody's going to tell you that. You got to treat it like a business, you got to run it like a business. What you got to think is, you got to think of your overhead. So we're in this lovely time that we have social media. Social media is free. So you have to put out relevant content that people are actually interested in, right? So if you're putting stuff, you should be posting 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day on your social media. But it doesn't have to be about houses. And where a lot of brokers fail is they're so big they haven't been able to pivot and catch up with us. So when we kind of set our thing up, we set it up completely different. So to answer your question is, 1, you need to be getting yourself a big spotlight, but 2, you need to be very cognizant on the money that you're spending to advertise and get yourself out there to be in front of people. So print ads, things like that, those are super expensive. You're $1,000, $1,500, you're gonna get like no return on that. But all your deals, I don't have my phone on me, all your deals and everything that you get right out of the gate, they're gonna come directly from your phone. They're gonna come from the people in your contact list. And every one of you are different. And every one of you need to figure out, not why you're doing it. I mean, that's the obvious thing, is why you're doing it, but why are you different than you, right? We've got a lady that's over in our area that we do stuff. The majority of all the business we do is urban infill, so it's all downtown. But we've got a lady that's like, she loves to ride bicycles. So she has like tagged herself as the biker real estate agent. And she shows up with her clients and rents bikes, and they hop on bikes and they ride around downtown looking at houses on bicycles. And it's her way to kind of get people to understand, like, this is the neighborhood, this is the lifestyle that you're buying into. So you've got to kind of figure out what makes you, you, because people aren't buying Keller Williams or Remax or Caldwell Banker on the front door. Not at all. They're buying you, right? They're buying into you and what you're bringing to the table. So a lot of the stuff that you have to do is, this is who I am, this is what I'm bringing to the table for them, and then this is what I'm talking about to get people to really like, hey, we have common interests, we've got a common goal that we're going to be doing to make our biggest purchase that we get. Does that make sense? I would really, really keep a very close track on your overhead right out of the gate. Because most people get their license and they're like, I just learned a whole bunch of stuff. I want to teach you how much stuff I know, and I'm going to spend a whole bunch of money to get everybody out there to come talk to me so I can tell them what I just learned. That's not the right approach to do it. Use the tools that you have on your phone. It costs you nothing, and you have the ability to have a really big reach, but make it relevant content that you're putting out there. Things people actually care about. New restaurants, new plays, new shows, sprinkle in a little houses. That stuff is way more important than what you see as like market stats. And look at this listing, and look at this listing, and look at this listing, and look at this listing. You're spam mail at that point.